Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to listen to me talk about what the future holds for us, what the future holds for Nerd and Proud of It, and the channel in general. So sit back, relax, and listen. I am looking through some of the Jumpstart decks I have, and I was thinking about the channel and about future content in general. I thought I just hit the record button and talk to you a bit. I think that's okay as well. I know it's not too spectacular visually, but I know that a lot of you just like to listen to my opinion, and that's what the channel is about as well. The channel is a green card. I'm having a beer from the beautiful town of Bamberg in southern Germany. Very nice beer, so maybe it's a good idea to have one as well and just start listening and start looking at me sorting through cards. But what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the channel in general. I want to take a moment to recognize the fact that we surpassed the 200 subscribers. I'm really happy about that. I didn't imagine this would happen at all a while ago. Then when things started to pick up a bit, I thought like, hey, I can reach the 100 by my birthday on the 13th of February. So that's a couple of weeks ago. We surpassed the 100 easily before my birthday. And now it's beginning of March and we surpassed the 200. So it wouldn't surprise me if somehow we could manage by end of March to reach the 300 and continue that trend until the end of the year. I will try to continue uploading every day. I don't think I will manage every day because it's simply a lot of work for me, guys. It's most of the regular viewers know I have kids, I have a family, I have a really busy job in the video gaming industry. Actually, that's where my background is. Not only board and card games, but video games is my main focus for the last 20 years, and that is very time demanding. So it's very simple. I'm doing my best. I'm doing this stuff at night. I'm doing 1 or 2 videos every night because some evenings I simply can't because I have to go either to work out or to bring the kids to their sport activity or whatever. And then it's simply getting too late, or I have to get up really early in the morning to drive to the office. So sometimes I record 2 videos and then I upload them both and plan them for the next couple of days. And that's how I'm keeping this up. I recognize, why am I doing this? Why am I burdening me with uploading every day? I recognized that the algorithm picked me up a while ago, and I wanted to take advantage of that because in the end, I am enjoying the comments of all of you guys, and I'm not very focused on subs in general, but on the other hand, the more people that are watching this, the more people I have to talk to about Magic the Gathering. And some people hate the term community, but I kind of like it because I think we have become a nice small community of friends of talking about Magic the Gathering. And some of the regulars are commenting on every video, and I'm really appreciating that. And I'm actually having offline conversations with these guys, some of them have been sending me stuff. Some of them have been contacting me through the mail, and I think this is exactly why I started this. I wanted to talk about Magic the Gathering, and I like to talk with people that are into Magic the Gathering as well. And I'm not a really big fan of going to an LGS because simply that time for me has passed a bit. In the beginning, when I started playing, I was pretty young still, And I went to the, we called it the shop, the Magic the Gathering shop. In my hometown, I went to the shop every day, and I sat down and played whoever was sitting down with me to play, and that was awesome. And yeah, that continued a while, and then I took a little break when I became a little older, and then in the end I picked it up again and drove to tournaments here in the Netherlands because I didn't really have friends when I moved here. And yeah, for me that was a nice way of meeting people, and I met some nice people, and I started a job at a company that did the distribution and the tournament, the organized play, the tournaments for trading card games. So that was a good way to get started over here. But in general, at the age I am now, I'm simply not enjoying going to a dirty basement under an LGS and sitting down with people I don't know to play Magic the Gathering. I rather play with some friends I have that are playing, or with the few friends I have that are playing, or with my brother. And I really enjoy that. And for me, it's a night out when we do that. And yeah, I don't really have the urge to go to a dungeon anymore to play with strangers or to play in tournaments. I really enjoy Magic the Gathering Arena because that allows me to play whenever I want. But that aside, the channel in general, I personally think that you guys can help me grow this channel, because I really strongly believe in the power of word to mouth and talking about things you enjoy. And therefore I would like to ask you to share videos, or to share to talk about the channel and to share it with your friends. I think that's the best way to get noticed, besides the YouTube algorithm, if people actually like the content. And I think most of you who are here of course do, otherwise you wouldn't subscribe. So if you would do me that favor, I would really appreciate it. And I always add, like, please like, subscribe, comment, and I mean that. On the other hand, in this video I would strongly like to ask you to share my videos and talk about the channel, because I have recognized that recently the algorithm kind of dropped me a bit. I had some good weeks, and I now had some bad weeks as well, and the growth is going very slowly. And compared to the work I'm putting into this, the growth doesn't match up with the actual work I'm putting into this. So it doesn't really correspond. I'm putting far more time and work in it than you see when you look at the growth of the channel. In general, I don't complain, people. I'm very happy. Again, it's not about the subs, but of course, if more people join to talk about things, I would enjoy it. I mean, if not, then not. I won't die an unhappy person because I didn't reach 300 subs. But I want to try to. I'm ambitious, and I told that before as well. So I would appreciate it if you could give it a push too. Yeah, if YouTube doesn't help, then maybe the community does, and that would be very nice. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I still am answering every single comment, and I have to go through the video sometimes and check all the comments, because I don't get notifications for all the comments, which is very strange. But if I get a notification, I answer every single comment, and I'm happy you are commenting, and I'm really taking the time to answer mail, and sometimes it takes a couple of days because life, as I explained at the beginning of this video. But on the other hand, I think if you take the effort to try to talk to me, I should at least take the effort to answer. So if you don't get an answer, I didn't get a notification, and I can't go through all the videos because it has ramped up quite a bit with an upload every single day. So there are a lot of videos on the channel to watch. I can't go through all of these to check if there is comments somewhere and if there are new comments It's simply not possible. So if you don't get an answer, it's not that I don't like you or that I don't think the comment is worth answering. It's very simple. I didn't see it. And another thing I saw was with the video about you choosing what I should buy. That was very interesting because the communication that was going on was crazy. I think I together with my comments, of course, because I'm answering every single one, I think with all the comments we had close to 100 comments, which for a very small channel and a video with not that many views, because that one didn't get that many, is a lot. So yes, that's why I believe as well that if you guys start to talk about things, then we could easily get some people to join and have even more fun here. I also, maybe to finish the video on a couple of questions for you guys, because I think that works well. I would also like to know what you would like to see on the channel. I understand that the reserved list buys are very popular. I explained a couple of times that I will keep them up because I like buying reserved list cards and I like showing them to you. It's just very simple. My budget is not unlimited, so I can't buy big reserved list cards every week. I will try to buy a lot of the stuff that I want to have and show that. But some weeks may have 1, 2, 3 reserved list buys that are not that expensive. And some weeks may have only one, and some weeks even none. Like for example, recently I didn't buy a lot, as you know, as I bought the MOX for my birthday, the MOX Jet. And that drained my funds, and then we talk about other things. But I would like to know from you guys what other things you would want me to talk about. Because personally, I don't believe I can do the market updates better than guys like Mad Custom H. I really enjoy. I enjoy the Moxman. Sometimes he's a bit too, the MTG Moxman, he's a bit too dramatic for my taste, but I really enjoy that guy as well. I, of course, enjoy Rudy. He doesn't do market updates, but he's talking about his opinion, and I think I don't compare myself to Rudy when it comes to how eloquent he is and how well he can talk, of course, because that's uneven in the community, in my opinion. He's fantastic. But I like to talk about my opinion as well, and I get the feeling that that is appreciated. It's not a fake show. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm doing this because I'm enjoying this, and I feel that is appreciated. So I don't think market updates will be very interesting because others simply do it better. I will do some booster pack openings or box openings simply because I'm doing them anyway. I don't think that this is the content you are particularly waiting for, but I don't think you mind either. But if you would like to see more booster box openings, let me know. Every booster box I have to buy or I will buy will, of course, be less budget for reserved list buys. So that's always a double-edged sword. I'm rather thinking I should buy more reserved list cards than more than booster boxes. But for example, now I'm very much tempted to buy a Kamigawa collector's box simply because I want to see it and I want to experience it. And I don't have the time. I have to open my Dungeons and Dragons collector box, which I bought because I like Dungeons and Dragons and I just want to experience it. And then I'm going to share it. But if you would like to see more booster box openings or maybe even old booster openings or whatever, let me know. I will see what I can do. But yeah, there are others that are opening so many collector boxes. Look at, how's the channel called? Yeah, Bad Boy Gaming, of course. Yeah, he's opening so much stuff. I really like the guy. I think he's very hyper, a little too hyper for my taste, but not that I don't like to watch his videos, but I personally am the opposite. I think I'm not very hyper. But I love his energy, and I love his love for the game, because he's playing a lot on MTG Arena as well. He did that, at least in the past. I see less videos about that, but maybe they didn't do that well. But he's buying a lot, and I can't match that. So yeah. And then there are these channels I like to do more with, like Dual Brain MTG, I think, is a very nice guy, and he's talking about his view as well, which I really enjoy. MTG Attitude, I think, is really cool. I don't think he will ever make it to the end of this video and hear me talk about him, but yeah, I like the guy. He sent me a little envelope I still have to open. That's another thing. I received some mail, and there are 2 or 3 videos coming with that. Just figuring something out with one of the viewers. But yeah, what I can show, what I can't show, if you want to have the cards back and so on. But that is something I'm definitely gonna continue, and then I'm gonna make a video about every single envelope or box I receive, and I take the time, because I think, again, like the same with the comments, if you take the effort and pay the money to send me something, doesn't matter what it is, I personally should take the time to have a look at it in a normal speed, and not like ripping open 10 envelopes in a 2-minute video, and yeah, don't appreciate what anybody sent me. So that's definitely something that's gonna happen as well. Another thing I'm not quite sure about is like giveaways, like pack openings for viewers and stuff. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't think it adds a lot. I'm happy to give away like cards to kids at the local LGS if I don't need them and they are happy with it. Happy to give away cards to like family members or their kids or whatever if I don't use them. So I'm not like sitting on my cards and not giving away anything. But on the other hand, I don't think sending out packs to random viewers adds a lot to the content personally. I don't know. If you're here for the stuff, yeah, I'm here for the stuff. Who remembers that film quote? If you're here for the stuff, okay, fair enough. Then we can talk about that. But I don't think it will happen too much because I simply don't believe in that. I believe in good content, quality content, and in giving you my unfiltered opinion. Folks, maybe there is a live stream happening soon, and then I'm just like sorting cards like I do here. But I have to check out where I put my 1080 webcam. I recently rebuilt the house a bit, so the kids had the chance to get bigger rooms, and I had to give up my man cave and move to the old room of my daughter, which is a lot smaller than the room I had upstairs. But that means a lot of stuff is still in boxes, and yeah. I have to check out where that is. But a live stream definitely is a possibility because I could easily talk to you for hours. I don't mind. And maybe that helps with getting picked up by the algorithm again. I think that's enough talking without any visual. How do you call that? Without any visual counterpart to accompany my talking. But that's roughly what we're gonna do with the channel, and I hope we can still grow it. And I say we because I can't do it alone. I think especially the regulars and everybody else who is watching the channel can help with that, because YouTube definitely, in my opinion, isn't helping a lot with it. I'm more or less getting picked up because I had that one push from Matt Custom H, which I really appreciate. And after that push, I right away got like 50 new followers, and that I think boosted me into the algorithm. And from that moment, for a couple of weeks, everything went very well. So I'm very thankful to Matt about that, which I think is a really cool guy as well. If you haven't checked out his content, definitely do. Before you fall asleep, maybe you can even put the video on to fall asleep, because my voice is getting lower and lower and I'm starting to whisper more and more. No, before you fall asleep, I'm gonna end the video here. I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I wanted to take the time, and I know it's getting a long video and maybe boring, and if you don't like it, just switch it off. But I wanted to take the time to talk about all these issues, all these items. No issues at all, but items is the better word. And I wanted to let you know what the plans are for the channel and how happy I am with all of you taking part in this, and with the way it's going. And I hope we can keep that momentum we had for the last couple of weeks, and can continue to grow the channel. That would be awesome. So folks, as always, stay healthy, stay frosty. I definitely will talk to you next time. I will do my best to keep up making time for making these videos. And yeah, for tonight, I say bye, folks.